Okay, good morning, class. Okay, sorry about being a little late here. There was I got it at the last minute. And my name is Glenn. Okay, I'm from the United States, although I currently live in Thailand. Have not yet been to Vietnam. I hope to visit soon. Really interested in Vietnam. And I used to be a university professor in the United States. And today we can talk about time management skills. So our question today, right now, is what is time management? Okay. Good morning, Han. How are you?
Good morning, sir. I'm fine. So can I listen today because I'm not well prepared for the lesson?
Okay, you're just listening. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, good morning, Flong. How are you?
Yes, so. Thank you, and good morning, teachers and everyone. My name is Phương, and I'll answer the question. I think that time management refers to the development of processes and tools that increase efficiency and productivity.
Very good. So people need time management skills to actually get things done. So, okay, very good. Okay. Okay, Lynn, good morning.
Hello, teacher and everyone. My name is Lynn, and I'm now a high school student. It's nice to meet you. So about the question, in my opinion, time management is the way we plan and organize how much time we spend on specific activities in order to enhance the work result.
Okay, very good. Okay. And Lynn, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine,
Okay.
thank you. And you?
Very, very well. Okay, and what do you think about time management skills?
Can you repeat your question, please?
Yes. What do you think about time management skills?
I think management jobs are really like really great because when you have a time management job, that means you don't have to waste a lot of time doing that job, and also you can have a lot of free time and stuff. So it's great.
Okay, excellent. Good, excellent. Okay, and oh boy, I'm not sure I can say this name. Good. I don't know how to say this. Can you tell me your name?
Hi.
Roy?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Roy.
Okay.
Hello, teacher, and everybody. Now I will answer this question. Time management refers to the way that you organize and plan how long you spend on specific activities.
Okay. And I know a lot of people wake up first thing in the morning, they go through their email, and that's probably not the most productive thing to do first thing when you're usually at your sharpest. Okay, so okay, right now we've got a question. Manage your time without setting priorities is like shooting randomly and calling wherever you hit the target. Okay, what does that statement mean? Okay, Gloria, I still got you on. Okay, what do you think about that statement? What?
I think This doesn't mean um, uh, it means
You
that
understand the statement?
You have to manage your time carefully, and and you will be, and you will success in your career.
Okay.
And if manage your time without setting
Okay.
priorities, you maybe not success when you do something in your career. And it's like shooting randomly and calling whatever you will reach the target. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And do you know what a priority is? He says without setting priorities. Do you know what a priority is?
Priorities. Priority means the state of being more important than somebody or something, or of coming.
Exactly. Evaluating, say, what is most important. So I think what he's saying is if you don't decide what's most important, then you do whatever comes up and say, oh, I did what was necessary. So, okay, excellent, excellent. Let's move on to Min. Okay. Min, I'm sorry, Min. Okay. Min, can you tell me what you think about this statement?
I think this quote, this statement is really true because when you are managing the time, you don't have any reason why you manage it. It doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't really benefit us in any way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, very good. Okay, yes, we need to decide what's important, right? And then what's important, we need to decide how we're going to get that done. Okay. Hey, Lynn, how about you? What do you think about this statement?
In my opinion, I agree with this statement. I think if you you can't decide what is the most important things in your work, in general, in particular, and in your life in general, in particular, I think the work can never be effective because the main purpose isn't obtained, and you don't have you don't pick up the most vital work to done first, and then you don't have time for it later. So you got the wrong target. I think so.
Okay. 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 Yeah, and I know there are different theories in time management. I haven't reviewed this ahead of time, so I'll see what they have to say. But some people do the most important first, some people do the most difficult first. So we'll see what they say here. Okay, Huang, how about you? What do you think about this statement?
Yes, I totally agree with this statement. I think that the main point of time management is to set the orders of the thing you need to do, like which one is more important. So you have to finish first, and if you just do whatever you think, like something came up to your mind and you finish it, and you just that is just like you are pleased with your result and you cannot move forward.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay, so we've got 6 new words here. Well, I don't know if they're new, but we have 6 words here we're going to talk about.
yesterday. Autocratic.
Telling me, okay, when I was turning on somebody else's microphone, okay, a lot of times my microphone jump around in my box, and I actually turned myself off. Okay, so let's see, Min, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we have 6 words there. Okay, did you hear me pronounce those 6 words? I'm not sure when I actually turned off the microphone.
Mm.
Did you hear me pronounce the 6 words?
I didn't hear you pronounce the word.
Okay, let me go through them again then. Okay, so as I mentioned, I've got a list of people, and sometimes they bounce around. Okay, and when I think of turning somebody on or off, by the time I actually press the button, it switched. So I somehow turned myself off. Let me go through the words again. Okay, so go ahead and everybody repeat after me, and I'll mute you so you can talk to yourself. Okay, so let me do those words again. Okay, priority, priority. Okay, accent on the second syllable, the noun. Delegate, delegate. A verb, accent on the first syllable. Prioritize, prioritize. A verb, accent on the second. Unimportant, unimportant. An adjective, accent on the first syllable. Effective, effective. Accent on the second syllable, we have an adjective. Schedule, schedule. A verb. Now this is actually pretty interesting because I'm from the United States, I say schedule. If I were from England, I would say schedule, schedule. So I guess they're both acceptable, although if you were in the United States and you said schedule, they would look at you pretty strangely. So, okay, so let me go back now to Min. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for letting me know about that. So now we have 6 words. Can you pick one of those words and give me a definition?
Okay. I'll define effective. Effective means to be very efficient, very beneficial for us, like a very effective job.
Right, so if you're effective, then you actually achieve some result.
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, very good. Okay, and can you give me effective in a sentence? You gave me half of a sentence already, so. Can you be effective in a sentence?
Yeah. His plan was so effective that he outweighed every other person.
Okay. Every other person, exactly, great. Okay. Okay, and Roy, okay, can you give me a definition for one of the remaining words?
I will choose the word schedule. Schedule.
Schedule.
Yeah. Schedule. schedule means to arrange for something to happen or be done at a particular time.
Okay, so you plan a number of things to do. You set specific times for them. Okay, very good. Can you use schedule in a sentence?
We have scheduled the meeting for Monday morning.
Okay, perfect. Yes, schedule meeting for Monday morning. Okay, excellent. Okay, and phone. Say, can you take one of those words and define it?
Teacher, can you check my pronunciation?
I certainly can.
Yes, thank you. Priority, delegate, prioritize, unimportant, effective, schedule. Okay?
Beautiful. Very well done. Yes, yes, very good.
Yes, I choose delegate,
Delegate. Delegate.
delegate. It means to trust someone or to choose to do something.
Okay, so when you delegate, you choose somebody else to do something for you. Okay, often somebody who works for you, okay, or is on a committee with you. Okay, so you delegate something you're responsible for, but you give to somebody else to do. Okay, very, very important. Okay, can you delegate in a sentence?
Yes, my sentence is a manager should delegate authority to the best employees.
Okay, good. Now, delegate is interesting because it is both a verb and a noun, and it's pronounced slightly differently when it's a noun. So when we use it as a verb, delegate. I delegate tasks to other people. Okay, but I have somebody that's appointed to do something, he's my delegate. Okay, so I pronounce the A slightly different. He's my delegate. Okay, excellent. Okay, and Lynn. I'm gonna get you unmuted. There we go. Okay, Lynn, can you pick another one of those words?
Okay. I chose the first one, priority.
Priority.
Priority means something that is, yes, it means something that is more important than other things and needs to be done first.
Okay, good. And can you use priority in a sentence?
Okay. Her career is always her number one priority.
Okay, more than your family? That's a joke. Don't answer that. No, certainly career is very important. Okay, excellent. Now we also can make priority a verb, as we'll see in number 3. Okay, so let's go back to Min.
Okay.
Hey, Min, can you pick one of those other words?
Okay. I will define unimportant.
Unimportant.
Means,
Okay.
yes. Unimportant means that it is not necessary.
Okay. Okay, something important is something we really need to focus on. But something that's unimportant, okay, we do not need to focus on. Unfortunately, many of us do the unimportant things first during the day, like our email. Okay, excellent. And can you use unimportant in a sentence?
Okay. The thing he has done in the past was actually unimportant.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, good. Okay, and for our last word, boy, okay, can you define our last word? Roy? You there? Okay, number 3 is our last word.
Prioritize.
Prioritize. Exactly.
Prioritize is the verb of the priority.
Yes. Okay. So what do we do when we prioritize?
Prioritize.
Okay. So when we prioritize, we think we decide what is a priority. And in fact, we do that, but usually we mean we organize a list as far as priorities. Okay? What is first? What is second? What is third? Okay? So can you use prioritize in a sentence? Can you use prioritize in a sentence?
He prior
Okay, when you make a schedule, it's important to prioritize the items on the schedule, isn't it? Joyce?
Sorry,
Okay, so let's go ahead and do some idioms here. We have a couple idioms here. Okay, a race against time. Okay, so time is our enemy here. Okay, we're racing against it. Also racing against the clock. Again, we have a deadline where something has to be done. So a situation in which you have to do something or finish something very fast before it is too late. Okay, so, and then ahead of time, behind time. Okay, so I'm ahead of time means I've got some extra time left over. If I'm behind time, I'm running late. I've got to work faster. Okay, so we finished 15 minutes ahead of time. We had a deadline which was 15 minutes from now, but we're done. Okay, some very good idioms. Okay, Gloria, I've still got you on. Okay, can you make a sentence, say, with each of those idioms?
The meeting started 5 minutes behind time.
Beautiful, okay? And how about one of the other ones?
You have to race against the time when you do the exam.
Okay, so when you're trying to get something done by a very short deadline, it's a race against time. Okay, excellent. Okay, and Min. Okay, how about you? Can you make a sentence with one of those idioms?
Okay. My friend was racing against the time, even though he was actually ahead of it.
Okay, so he was doing pretty good, then all of a sudden he fell behind, didn't he? Oh, okay, excellent. Okay, how about the other one?
I always try to go to school ahead of time.
Okay, good idea. You can not have so much of a deadline. Okay, very good. Okay, Lynn, okay, how about you? Can you use those idioms?
yes. It is a risk against Tom for the doctor to save his patient.
Oh, very good. Very good, yes. Okay. That's somebody who's often racing against time, racing against the clock. Wow, that's a good one. Okay. Excellent. How about the other one?
Unfortunately, I went to the school 20 minutes behind time, and I couldn't, and the gatekeeper didn't let me in.
Okay. Good. Okay. Very nice. Okay, and Feng, hey, how about you? Can you use those idioms in a sentence?
Okay, the first sentence is completing this project is a race against the time.
Okay, when you've got a short deadline or a close deadline, it's usually a race against time. Exactly. And the other one?
Luckily, I managed to be at the conference room 5 minutes ahead the time despite the traffic jam.
Perfect. You're in the conference room ahead of time. Now, there are people, okay, that believe it makes them feel important if they arrive 5 or 10 minutes late. So that's not the best thing to do. So, okay, excellent. So now we're going to look at a particular structure, used to. Very, very common phrase. Okay, so somebody used to do something. The verb in the infinitive and then an object. Okay, he used to avoid multitasking to manage his time. So it's something that happened in the past, something somebody did, okay, and it usually means he's changed, he or she has changed. Okay? So he used to avoid multitasking to manage his time, okay, and now he multitasks. Okay? Feng, I still got you on. Okay. Can you give me a sentence using that structure?
Okay. He used to take the first 30 minutes of every day to plan the day.
Okay, very good. Okay, and Lynn, okay, how about you? Can you make a sentence with that structure?
Yes. I used to waste my time. I used to spend my time ineffectively before being trained about time management skill.
Okay, good. Okay, so a lot of people used to waste so much time on Facebook. Unfortunately, probably still do. Okay, and Min, how about you?
I used to eat a lot of sweets.
Used to eat a lot of sweets, but it's not very good for your figure, is it? Okay, good. And Roy, how about you?
I used to make to-do list every morning after I get to school.
So you don't do that anymore? Do you not make to-do lists anymore?
I used to watch cartoon when
Okay.
I was a baby.
Okay, I used to draw cartoons when I was young. Remember, when you say I used to make to-do lists, that means I don't do it anymore. So hopefully you still do. To-do lists are very important. Okay, excellent. Okay, so now we're going to have a little bit of a conversation. People use the hours of a day differently. The way you spend your time determines the quality of your life. Okay, so we're going to have some conversations here to discuss the role of time management skills and how to improve your time management skills to be a partner. So let's have a conversation about time management. Okay, and Roy, okay, you'll be talking with Min.
Okay. Hello, Roy.
Hello, Ming.
There seems to be a lot of background noises. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's better.
So, anyways, someone used to say people use the hours of a day differently. So the way you spend your time determines the quality of your life. It's a very true saying. And now I want you to tell me the role of it, the role of time management skills.
What?
Yeah. Time management skills is very important. It's very important in our lives and in our career too. Yeah. And time management skills help us not to waste the time when we work or studying, and also help us to success in working and studying. And it seems that there is never enough time in a day to do all the work. So we have to manage the time carefully and that it is easy to do all the work we need to do. And what about you, Ming?
The role of time management skills is clear to us, since it helps us manage our time. Also, help us stop wasting our time. Help us do more stuff in a small amount of time.
Yeah, it plays an important role. And yeah. And do you know how to improve time management skills?
I do know how to improve time management skills. If you want to improve the time management skill, there is a lot of things you should do. For example, maybe just do it. Who cares? Just go to a course or something, or you can go on the internet and search how to do it. I'm not a professional at this one, so I don't know.
Well, certainly, to-do lists and schedules would help them. You set a schedule, do like a to-do list, that would help. What do you think, Min?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Lin and Fong. Hey, Lin and Fong, can you have a conversation about time management?
Okay. Hello, Lin.
Hello, Flo. Okay. We all know that the time is very important, and time can produce money. So and it can also save someone. So do you have any idea how important time management skills are?
I think it's essential in our daily life, because every day we have many things to do, from in your family as well as your jobs and your social life. So many things you have to do. So you cannot finish all of them without proper time management skills. How about you?
Yes, I agree with you. Time management skills are very important. I once read on the internet that time management can help us reduce stress, get more work done, and have more free time. And of course, there's no wasted time, which is very useful in our contemporary life because we have a lot of things to deal with, and if we don't know how to spend time effectively, then our work is wasted.
Okay, so we all know, yeah, all know that is very important. So, can you tell me some ways to improve the time management skills?
Yes, of course. I okay. I admit that sometimes I don't use time effectively, but my friends has advised me to create a daily plan. Or every day I write the things that I need to finish in one day, and then I try to do it all. And after I finish one thing, I check it, and I know that I've done the most important thing in my day. And secondly, I suggest that we should use a calendar. If we are sure about the time of the day, the month, then work is done a half, I think. And especially we need to learn to say no to things that aren't really important, that isn't in our priority list. Sometimes we are so many people are perfectionists and they all want things to be perfect, but it isn't necessary. We should sometimes say no, try to avoid something that is unnecessary, so as to we have enough time for the most important thing in our life. So can you suggest some way to manage time productively?
On the thing you suggest is really true, and I just want to add some more way to improve. The first is avoid procrastination. Procrastination it means that you when you set something up, you finish it right away. Don't just leave it and say, "Oh, I can do it in 10 minutes and then in 1 hour." You never do that. The second thing is to avoid multitasking because when you multitask something, you cannot finish any of them. Just finish something first and then do the next thing. Don't ever multitask.
Yes.
And take some breaks between the work you do because you need when you make your brain work too much, it can also strike. So you need to let it relax and start early. Because we usually think that, oh, it's okay, just start later so we can rest some more, and it's not good at all.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Really
Very, very,
Thank you a lot.
very, very nice conversation. Okay, both of you. So use a nice word there. I heard perfectionist. I heard procrastination. Good words. Okay. Okay. I actually wanted to set up a club for procrastinators. I kept saying, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow." So I hope you all realize that's a joke. Okay. Okay. Anyhow, this was one of the best sessions I've had. 4 very good conversationalists. Okay, all 4 of you had a very nice conversation. Okay, pretty much everybody's grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary was very good. Coming up with procrastination and perfectionism, certainly. The only comment I will make, in fact, is Glory. Don't be so hesitant. It takes you a long time to start. Once you start, you do fine. When somebody asks you a question, just start talking. You don't need 10 seconds to organize your thoughts. Okay, but everybody, really, really well done. So what everybody needs to do, of course, okay, even though all 4 of you have very, very good pronunciation, it's always possible to improve. Okay, so so just a quick wrap up before I get into that. We talked about vocabulary related to time management skills. We had 2 idioms: the race against time, race against the clock, ahead of time, behind time. We used the used to structure, very, very common structure in English. Okay, I used to do something, but I don't do it anymore. And then we had a very good discussion about time management. Okay, so everybody